We're going to begin this hour with breaking news. Officials say they're in a critical phase in the search for a missing submersible on its way to the Titanic wreckage site. Critical because time and oxygen are running out.
Right now, there are roughly 16 hours worth of oxygen left on board, and there are still no signs of the vessel. The Coast Guard provided an update within the last hour and made it clear they are not giving up hope.
This is a search and rescue mission, 100%. We are smack dab in the middle of search and rescue, and we'll continue to put every available asset that we have in an effort to find the Titan and the crew members.
The Coast Guard says it detected, quote, underwater noises in the search area. It does not know what those sounds are. 5 people are on board. The CEO of Ocean Gate, which owns the submersible, is the pilot. The other 4 passengers are a British billionaire, a Pakistani businessman and his son, and a French Titanic expert.
And this massive search effort is happening about 400 miles off the coast of Newfoundland. NBC News correspondent Ron Allen joins us now from St. John's, Canada. So, Ron, what other new details did we actually learn from the Coast Guard's press conference that just happened?
A lot of discussion about those noises that you refer to, and the Coast Guard is saying that it's inconclusive, that there are a lot of sounds in the ocean, that it could be any number of things, that they're all being analyzed by experts, by audiologists, and they are trying to focus the search effort in that area. It's now described as an area twice the size of the state of Connecticut. It was about the size of Connecticut a couple of days ago, and it's expanding on the surface and below the surface of the ocean. Also, a lot of talk about remotely operated vehicles. These are vessels that can go down, that are unmanned, that can go down to the deepest depths of the ocean and send back pictures, send back information about what's on the bottom. The concern, of course, is that the Titanic wreckage, which was the destination of this team, that it lies some 2.5 miles down, and it's very difficult, almost impossible to get to in a manned vehicle. This vehicle that the team was riding in was somewhat experimental. It was very novel, very unusual, and so the fear is that it is trapped somewhere on the bottom of the ocean, perhaps in the Titanic's wreckage, because they've also been searching to see if it has risen up to the surface somehow. But the bottom line is the search continues. There are more assets, more ships, more resources arriving every hour, it seems, and it continues.
You know, Ron, most of our correspondents have been reporting from Boston, but you are there in Canada. I know you've been speaking with people in town about this search. Tell us about some of your conversations.
Yes, this is where the team departed from. The company that owns the vessel that took the submersible out is right here, next to where we are here. And in the town, there's a lot of worry, a lot of watching, a lot of concern. Here's what some people we spoke to had to say.
When I think of it, I start to feel a little bit sick. It hangs over you. You know,
what they're going through is unthinkable right now. Be trapped down there in such depth.
We hold our breath for folks out there in hopes that they'll come back safe.
So, of course, people are trying to be as hopeful as they can, but as the hours tick by and the oxygen supply dwindles, hope is hard to hold on to. But again, we're not sure exactly what supply of oxygen they have there. We think it's in the final hours at this point. There have been, again, the Coast Guard saying nothing positive, only very negative sightings, negative returns from their sightings. But again, the search continues with a huge armada of international ships.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.